Hey guys, Heavy Arms 45 here. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed those versus battles that my family sent me. But while doing that, I had thought of my own versus battle. Recently, during the quarantine, I decided to go back and watch Yu Yu Hakusho. And I was, I started looking at it and I was like, some of these people, I thought some people were stronger than what they were, and some people were weaker than what I remember. A lot of people were stronger than what I remember. The person who was weaker than I remember was Kurbara. I thought had a little bit. I thought he had a few more wins on his belt than what he had, but he was always the weakest link. He wasn't Krillin weakest link. He was more like Yamcha weakest link. It uh at points watching Kurbara, it was like watching Yamcha because he was always the person who would get hit first, or he was the one who got hit, that basically people measured their powers based off of how badly they whooped Kuwabara at times. And I know that a lot of people want to say he has more wins on his belt. Um, but he really, I guess, watching the show, I really saw how weak he was because he was just a regular human. And you're watching him with his spirit sword and going from the dark tournament, not the dark tournament, Genkai's tournament to the end of the show. I can only think of possibly 3 wins that he had out of the multiple times that he actually fought somebody. Um, other other times where he did something, it was like this person was weak. He shouldn't have won in the first place. Um, but I the versus battle that I came up with, because I'm not gonna worry about Kuwabara, was Kurama. I love Kurama and his Rose Whip, but I'm not gonna let that be biased towards my versus battle. The battle that I have today for you is Kurama versus Kurama. Now, which Kurama am I talking about? I'm doing Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho versus Kurama in Naruto. Something simple. And I can't mess up on names because Kurama is Kurama and Kurama is Kurama. Now, we're going to use them as though they were not latched. I mean, locked away in certain things. Kurama, Yoko Kurama, who is uh, from Yu Yu Hakusho, before he was stuck into a human. Well, his spirit was put into a human woman, and he was born as, I want to say, Shusui. He he was called Yoko Kurama. This very this master thief fox who was very powerful. Apparently, was apparently the rank of an A class demon during those times. Um, it no, it wasn't. He wasn't bad at what he did. He still was using plants like the Kurama that we do know from Yu Yu Hakusho did. Now, the one that we know regularly from Shusui Kurama um, used Rose Whip and did a lot of stuff that was kind of like he tried to outthink people a lot of times. It was a game of chess for him. Yoko Kurama is a little bit more bloodthirsty. He's a lot less merciful. Like Shusui Kurama will probably try to um, destroy whoever's in his way, and he'll do it in one of the most brutal ways he can think of. He has no filter of, I'm just going to just kill you. He's going to completely annihilate you if you can. Now, on the other side, we have Naruto's Kurama, who is restricted by Naruto himself. They put Naruto and other humans as the Jinchuriki to hold them into hold them into human form so they can restrict these animals from being able to destroy the world. That's why supposedly Naruto has the fox in him and Gaara has his, no, Killer Bee has his. Everybody is basically holding these for their different villages to make sure that they don't uh, destroy different villages. Like how when Kurama was free in Naruto, he almost destroyed all of Konoha just because he felt like it. And it not just when Madara was controlled. Was it Madara? It was either Madara or Obito that was controlling him. Yeah, it was Obito who was controlling him at the time when he tried to destroy Konoha. But we got to see once he snapped out how dangerous it was, and he was so dangerous that the fourth Hokage literally had to use the Reaper Death Seal to seal half of his power into the fourth Hokage, and the other half he sealed into his son. So that was basically what that dealt with. And looking at that though, you start trying to figure out, okay, if they both ran to each other, who would win? Well, would they actually fight? And the answer is yes. Both of them in their natural states do not give doesn't give a crap about anything. Yoko Kurama is a master thief. He just wants to fight, and try and steal stuff. If you get in his way, he's gonna kill you. And the other Kurama, Naruto's Kurama, he just wants to destroy everything because he sees how terrible humans are. So we have both fox spirits, both of them trying to control their own territory. So if either one of them gets in the other's way, they're probably get into a fight, and neither one of them don't back down. Um, like I was saying, Yoko Kurama does have his abilities to use plants. During the Dark Tournament, he brought out these Venus flytraps that like instantly tried to eat whoever was moving at the time. And if he had the same stuff that the regular, I mean, Sushui, uh, yes, Sushui Kurama has, he can throw a seed into a person's body and make the plant grow inside their body uh, and slowly or quickly kill them. It depends on what they call it, spirit energy in Yu Yu Hakusho, and Naruto calls it chakra. It's both a spiritual energy, I believe. So if Yoko Kurama did that to Naruto's Kurama, he probably would be able to pierce his skin and have this plant grow, feeding off of the chakra energy of Naruto's Kurama. But on the other hand, Naruto's Kurama has the Biju Bomb. Biju bombs are not nothing to play with. They can take out mountains. And also, let's not forget that Naruto's Kurama is actually the strongest one of the tail beasts in the whole show. I think the only person stronger than him technically is the Ten Tails, and yeah, the Ten Tails is the only one stronger than him. But out of the regular nine tail beasts, tail beast, him being the nine tail beast is the um most powerful one of all of them. And You can see it somewhat when he's going against the others, but also you can put that on the way he fights with Naruto and their kind of like teamwork when they're doing that. But the fact of the matter is also, um, we've seen him when he's upset when Kurama has taken over Naruto, that he, in his blind rage, he was able to go through several gates that should have been impossible for someone to break uh, with ease with a Biju bomb that he fired. You know, there's not, with him being big, there's not a lot of maneuverability for Naruto's Kurama, but there is a lot of maneuverability for Yoko Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yoko Kurama, being smaller, probably can get around him, but we have not seen a limit to uh, Naruto's Kurama's Biju bomb. He could level everything around him until he gets to him. And but the question is, and I want to. The Biju bomb is literally what is keeping me from saying that it'll be just a one-sided fight between the two of them, because Yoko Kurama's plants could eat at Naruto's Kurama. His he could get a plant into his body. There are several different ways um, that Yoko Kurama could outthink regular Kurama, because regular Kurama does not care about tactics. Actually, none of the are not the ones that you see all the time of the tail beasts really have a lot of intelligence. Not saying they're stupid, but they don't try to use strategy. They just basically try to outpower whatever they're going against. And that's what you'll be dealing with when you have um Naruto's Kurama. Naruto's Kurama is so blinded a lot of times by anger and believing, and sometimes even knowing that he's superior to other creatures. Like, that's the reason he had a problem with Naruto. He sees humans as a lesser creature because he was with the Six. The Six literally created him, so he didn't understand why in the world, humans thought that they could control him and all this. I'm better than y'all. Why in the world do I need to, like Vegeta when he ran into Goku? Why do how is this peasant Saiyan able to whoop the Prince of all Saiyans? Which technically Goku didn't win. It was kind of like Vegeta won and then left, but that's besides the point. Um, the fact is that I can see Yoko Kurama basically toying around with Naruto's Kurama until he finds the right process or way to beat him. And the more that Naruto's Kurama misses him, the more he's going to probably try to attack, and the angrier he'll get, till finally he's gonna get caught slipping and Yoko Kurama's gonna beat him. I'll go ahead and give it to Yoko Kurama, because Yoko Kurama, I can see being able to beat him. Now, the question is always, well, I said about the seed that he was able to. A lot of times when he shot that seed at people, he shot into their chest and it grew into their bodies that way. But the question is, if he did that to Yoko Kurama, I mean, not if Yoko Kurama did that to Naruto's Kurama, would it actually be able to pierce his skin? It could not. Um, but I don't see why not. Yoko Kurama has a lot more strength the regular Kurama. Um, Yoko Kurama was also something. If I had, out of all the people that we did see in the show, um, from main characters to villains, Yoko Kurama, I feel like could took out about, I want to say about 80% of these people by himself. But we kind of stay with Shusui Kurama, if I think I'm saying his name right. Um, Most of the time, and he was more caring for humans because he was brought up as a child. He was, when you first see Shusui Kurama, he is 15. So he's been in Earth for over 15 years, just waiting till he had enough power to come back to go into the Demon World. But during that time, he got attached to his human mother, and now he doesn't want to hurt her, and he just wants to be an ordinary kid again. Yay! But he's still half demon. And Yoko isn't gone. He's still there. It's just, he's a little bit more empathetic instead of being apathetic like Yoko Kurama is. So I give it to Yoko Kurama. I really do think that the only thing that Naruto's Kurama has is the Biju Bomb. If he can't tag him with that Biju Bomb, it's over for him. And Yoko Kurama's going to eat him alive, whether by plants or having him have a plant grow from inside his body. Some way, Naruto's Kurama will be defeated because he's just like Naruto. He doesn't think, and when he does think, he doesn't think far enough for it to actually be. I'm not gonna say he wouldn't think far enough for Yoko Kurama not to be able to beat him, as far as I can think. Out of all times we've seen Yoko Kurama come out, he has not lost a fight, and there's only been 2 times that we've seen Yoko Kurama, like actual Yoko Kurama, not Shusui Kurama basically taking the form of Yoko Kurama. No, it's literally Yoko Kurama all day, every day. If I'm with the fight I'm talking about, unrestricted. And I think I am rambling because I feel like this fight has a definite winner. I can't argue against the decision there. The winner by upset, because everyone loves Naruto, Yoko Kurama. And I think that's enough of this, so I'll catch you later.